Hello and welcome to the Unnamed Sports Show's recap of the Los Angeles Lakers Oklahoma City Thunder game tonight. Before we get into the game, I want to make sure that you like and subscribe the video down at the bottom. And if in case you missed the game, make sure to check out the highlights on Sports Talkline's YouTube channel. So the Lakers had a huge 128-99 victory. And much like yesterday, they were able to get ahead big and cruise to things. So without further ado, let's get you to the first quarter of the game. Let's get to the first quarter, which saw the Lakers jump out to another huge lead, this time thanks to Anthony Davis. He came out and made jump shot after jump shot after jump shot and finished finally with this nice and one layup to give the Lakers a 14-4 start.
As Baisley misses yet again from beyond the arc. They're running it through AD. Why not? He's red hot. He spins. He shoots. He scores.
Lou Dort would come back for Oklahoma City to hit a three to cut into the lead before George Hill had a nice reverse layup to make it 16-9.
He's the defense.
He's got 4 straight games with at least 20 points.
The Lakers pushed back as Kyle Kuzma came down and hit a big three-pointer.
Obi out of, you know where, Stu? Nebraska. Cornhusker. Your alma mater. On its way.
The Lakers were up 22-10 before Diallo came back with a streaking bucket of his own for Oklahoma City. But it was short-lived as the Lakers would pull out and cap a 30-21 first quarter thanks to a Kyle Kuzma layup from Caruso,
where he played for the last 2 years. Here comes Alex down the middle. Good dish.
The second quarter saw more of the same for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caruso hit a big three on a pass from LeBron.
Now to LeBron, the middleman LeBron, spinning, dishing, out to Caruso, on its way, down it goes!
37-25 at that point. And the only real highlight for OKC so far was a big dunk on a missed three-pointer by Pokusevski.
3 on its way. Not going to get there, but where were the Lakers?
After a couple of big LeBron threes to bring the lead back up, Talen Horton-Tucker went off on a little bit of a sequence.
Road slate. Boy, wouldn't that be impressive? Here is THT, hangs in the...
Lakers were up 51-32, and THT once again.
KCP got it out of THT. Leaves it for the trailer. That's Morris. Back to Horton-Tucker. Oh, look at this pass to Montrez, and he...
Oklahoma City would come back with a little bit of a rush of their own as Lou Dort would hit a three. They would cut into the lead a bit, and Shaw Gilgeous-Alexander would have a great dunk on the fast break.
Onto it, so effective passing the basketball from the high post from Spain. Good ball movement, whipping it into
the half would end with the Lakers up 58-46 with a 12-point lead. LeBron James led the scoring with 15 points. Anthony Davis had 12 points, 4 rebounds. And for Oklahoma City, Shaw Gilgeous-Alexander had 10 points. So let's get to the third quarter. The Los Angeles Lakers would run away with things in the third quarter. At the 10:40 mark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had a big three from LeBron James to make it 63-48.
Onto it, so effective passing the basketball from the high post from Spain. Good ball movement, whipping it into the...
Anthony Davis had a little floater to make it 65-48 with 9:25 to go. And then after a small response by Oklahoma City, LeBron got back into his groove and hit back-to-back step-back threes to make it 70-50, and then hit a three-pointer and was fouled to make it and one. Basically put the game out of hand for Oklahoma City.
Schroeder and LeBron diving for the ball.
LeBron, back and forth he goes. Little dance, three, got it again.
With a 74-50 lead and an 18-4 run to start the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, things were pretty much over. Marc Gasol got in the action with a three. Oklahoma City kind of punched back. It was 79-54 with 6:06 to go in the quarter. Kuzma was able to get a big block on Shaw Gilgeous-Alexander at the 4:20 mark, which was highlighting the offense and defense of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Again, here tonight, just like the last couple of games. They have the second best point differential in the NBA. Milwaukee, blocked by Kuzma.
Big off the bench for LA was Montrez Harrell, as he finished the game with 21 points and 6 rebounds in his limited minutes. He had a couple big plays there, and Muscala for Oklahoma City was able to knock down a 3 to make it 89-64, the 1:30 mark. Williams put in a 2, but it was still a 23-point lead. It was more or less out of hand. Montrez Harrell, like I said, had a big play with a nice spin move inside, and we're going to show you that right here.
In franchise history, remember they won 14 in a row on the road last year.
And just because, this game didn't have enough, we had a nice buzzer beater to end the third quarter by Hamidou Diallo.
Yep, and he scores.
He just weaved his way to the easy deuce.
And he knocks it
down. It was 93-71, and still kind of a game as we head into the fourth quarter. But a really early Kuzma 3 made it 95-71 before Montrez Harrell was fouled, hit the buckets, and Harrell scored a big 2 down low. It was 99-73, and basically Oklahoma City's highlights were reduced to their the rookie trade, number 17th overall in this year's NBA draft from the Memphis Grizzlies, Aleksej Pokusevski, who had a big block in the fourth quarter.
Kuzma, he looks to attack. Here he goes all the way, rejected.
Basically putting the game out of reach. LeBron came into the Oklahoma City zone and a nice little behind the back pass to Harrell, and he hit the 3. And that was pretty much it for LeBron. Basically garbage time for the second night in a row, which allowed them to rest LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who had 27 minutes and 25 minutes respectively. Pokusevski had another big block for Oklahoma City to end the fourth quarter.
18-point game. This one's going to be more. Stolen away by Cook. Here he goes all the way. Lay it up and miss. Followed.
Tied a bow on things with a big 3-pointer. Like I said, the Los Angeles Lakers won 128-99. LeBron James finished with 26 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Anthony Davis had 18 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and basically set the table in the first quarter for the Lakers. They never trailed in this game. They led the whole time. Montrez Harrell off the bench had 21.6 rebounds. Like I said, for Oklahoma City, top scorers were Shaw Gilgeous-Alexander with 17 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Aleksej Pokusevski had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 big blocks off the bench. And he looks like a solid pickup from Greece. So Hamidou Diallo showed some spurts and had 9 points, 5 rebounds, also off the bench, as Oklahoma City doesn't have much right now as they're decimated by injuries. So the Lakers moved to 10-3 and play their next game Friday. So make sure to tune into that. Oklahoma City drops to 5-6. The Lakers were firing. They shot 49.5% from the field and 45% from 3-point range. So that's a big reason why they were able to take care of the Oklahoma City Thunder handedly today. So thank you for tuning into this Lakers Oklahoma City recap. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. Like I said, tune into the Sports Talk Line Network, where we talk sports 24/7, 365. And I hope you have a great night. And we'll look back to talking some NBA soon.